Hi, this is Coach Joe from activateyourgreatness.com. And today we're going to talk about how your self talk can raise your confidence. In fact, that's the way to raise your confidence is through self talk. And then, of course, taking action. But let's talk about self talk first. Self talk is the most powerful way to raise your self confidence. And what we want to do is we want to adopt a growth mindset. We want to believe that we can change, that we can move forward because we can. And it's been shown that when we have that positive self talk, it truly does raise our confidence level. And it's the key to us being powerful. And one of the greatest ways to look at this self-talk thing is the placebo effect. Okay, because it doesn't necessarily mean that when you have this powerful this powerful confident self-talk that you really believe that you can do it, because sometimes maybe you can't. Maybe you can't at this particular point. But the placebo effect is if you believe it, it can happen. And that's what we want to do is we want to use the placebo effect because scientists have found that when you when you believe that something can happen, it can happen even when there's no reason why it should. So in a placebo, what happens is there's talk that there's medicine given, that there's an operation that happened, and the medicine isn't given and the operation doesn't happen, but that's what you're told. And the healing occurs even though the necessary piece for the healing didn't happen. Maybe it wasn't necessary. So that's what we want to use when we're using our self talk. We want to say it as if we believe it. We want to say it with power. We want to say it. We want to see this is all around reaching the subconscious mind because that's where the self talk lives. That's where our self talk lives, is in our subconscious. And we don't even know sometimes where did that self talk come from. And it might be taking us in the wrong direction because just as the placebo effect can take us in the right direction without any real reason, okay, the self-talk, the negative self-talk can take us in the wrong direction without any reason. So this is a really great reason to use your positive self-talk. When you find yourself talking in a negative way, shift it. Shift it. I can do it. It's possible for me. I am confident. I can do this. Start to say those things again and again. I personally like to look in the mirror as I'm saying these things. You can also do affirmations that are like on YouTube. Just do those, just play them and say them with some gusto. It will make all the difference. Self talk can give you confidence if you just believe in it. There's no doubt. Just go for it. Thanks so much for listening. If you'd like a free, clear, and unstoppable strategy session or get free resources from me, go to activateyourgreatness.com. And activateyourgreatness.com/free will get you that free strategy session. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to get to know what your goals are and what your challenges are and how you can break through. And a big part of that is your self-talk. Keep it positive. When you find yourself slipping, change it up, change it up, change it up. It may take something because a lot of times that negative self-talk is grounded in us by fear, by all kinds of negative emotions. But if you persevere, if you have that mindset where you believe that this can happen and you go for it and continually go for it, you can shift from lack of confidence to unstoppable confidence. Thanks so much for listening. Have yourself a fabulous day. This is Joe Mitchell, Coach Joe from activateyourgreatness.com, over and out. Thanks.